Hey everyone, SW Nation here, and Superman releases this week. It's Superman week. I'm so excited. This is my most highly anticipated film of the year. Some people are seeing it today, some people are seeing it tomorrow. Me, on the other hand, I got my tickets for Friday. But before the movie comes out, I still have some reservations. So, as you can tell by the title, 5 reasons why Superman 2025, James Gunn Superman, could suck. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion, and you're free to comment down below your reasons for why you think the film could suck, or why you think the film could be great. Comment that down below in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. So, kicking things off, and these are in no particular order, so our first reason for why it could suck is a silly tone. I think James Gunn works great in his Marvel films because the tone is already set, and he's able to just play in that environment, into that playground, that sandbox. But also, the Guardians of the Galaxy just work perfectly for the tone that Marvel is going for. I don't know if Superman is going to work for James Gunn's tone. I don't know if this sillier Superman tone is what we actually need or what we actually want. I understand that Christopher Reeve's Superman, that was a product of its time, and Man of Steel, again, another product of its time. So I don't know how silly or how serious things could be, but I just know one thing: even though they have an explanation, I still don't like the underwear on the outside, and that was the first indicator that, yeah, this is not going to be as serious as Man of Steel. But in other ways, that's a good thing. Our next reason is too similar to other James Gunn works. I don't want to go into Superman thinking that it's another Guardians of the Galaxy movie or that it's another Suicide Squad. I don't want to go into this film thinking that this is a James Gunn film, other than the fact that it has the heart of James Gunn's writing. I don't want the characters to talk like Star-Lord. I don't want the characters to argue like the Guardians. I don't even want the characters to cuss like they do in Suicide Squad. But there are a couple times in the trailer where you kind of feel the DNA of other James Gunn's works. But then there are other times in the trailer where he completely does something that's different from what he does before. I think it could be an indicator that it could suck. Our next reason, no stakes. If this film has no stakes, I get it. It's hard to make a Superman movie because Superman can just punch his way out of every situation. So there's not really much danger that Superman can get into because he's invulnerable to everything other than kryptonite. I would love to see what the stakes are, smaller or bigger, but if this film has no stakes whatsoever, if I don't feel the danger of these characters, if I don't feel like Superman is in danger, that could be a reason that it could suck. Lack of likable characters. Again, this feels very similar to other James Gunn's work, and other James Gunn projects have very likable characters, so I have no reason to believe that these characters are not likable. But if we don't fall in love with these characters, if I walk out of this saying, yo, this new Superman is actually not interesting, I don't actually like this new Superman. Or if I walk out of here saying that, yeah, this Lois Lane is annoying, I don't like this Lois Lane, I don't think Rachel Brosnahan portrayed her pretty good, Guy Gardner, or even Lex Luthor or Nicholas Hoult himself, if they don't wow me or at least have a likable presence in the film, that could be a reason. And our final reason of why it could suck is story lacking heart and soul. I have no reason to believe that James Gunn wouldn't put his all into a script like Superman. I have no reason to believe that he wouldn't deliver something as soulful as he does with his Guardians films or even the Suicide Squad or Peacemaker. But I will say, if I walk out of this film not feeling the emotion, not feeling the heart, not feeling the soul, not feeling inspired by this new Superman, I wouldn't say that the movie would be terrible, but the experience would suck. I sat there and watched an entire Superman film and didn't feel anything. I have to feel something walking out of this film. Superman is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. He's in the top 10, but also this movie will be one of the most important films in cinematic history, because if Superman does not work, DC is doomed. And we're praying, all of us are hoping and praying that this film works. So comment down below your top 5 reasons for why the Superman film could suck. And also, if you want, comment down below why it could be great. Check out that DC playlist. That link is in the description, along with that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those links are also in the description as well. With all that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.